What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Megan Savage, and welcome to another Monday video with me, your host, yours truly. And today we're going to do a speed round of about 30 questions, just Q&A, go back and forth about SMC trading. If you're new to my page, first off, hi, hello, how are you? Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't already know, I do have a free trading Discord. It's called Forex Couture. We're all about that luxury without the huge price tag. And in that group, you get signals, education, calls, and most importantly, it's a place to get your questions answered. It's something that I launched recently, and I made it alongside some other traders in the space. One of the biggest excuses I hear from people that want to get into trading is they don't have the money to actually get help. First off, I do believe that putting some money up front is important because there's been times personally where I have hosted free calls, free challenges, given away free signals. I have had hundreds of people register to join. But when the actual date comes, a very small percentage actually shows up. And I connect with a lot of other people in the space as well that do their own trading thing and they want to give value with their own strategy. The same thing happened to them. And the reason being is because what's easy to do is also easy not to do. People automatically turn to, I don't have the money for a blank, when really it is not my priority right now. But notice how one takes the blame off of the other person. Nevertheless, I did want to have a resource for people who truly did have the desire to learn and it really was just money holding them back. I know for me, when I was learning on my own, and I do mean on my own, looking at YouTube videos, getting overwhelmed, there were times where I just wanted somebody that had the knowledge that I wanted to just answer my questions. And I mean an in-depth answer, because nothing sucks more when you are literally this close to succeeding, but you are just confused about one topic. So in this Discord, there is a space where you can ask your questions and get a super in-depth answer. Personalized just for you. From traders that are actually profitable and have a proven track record. Also, the community is pretty dope too. And before I get into the Q&A, I want to let you guys know on May 10th, I am hosting a massive call. Yes, it is free to go over a 3-week trading challenge. I'm not going to be giving too much away yet. If you are in my personal broadcast channel where you get a little bit more extra sauce from me, you guys will be the first to know about the giveaways and how everything's going to work and how you're going to get more money in your bank account. And yes, there will be signals. But more importantly, it's a place for you to learn. But I'm letting you guys know right now, May 10th, if you guys want to attend, this call will be hosted on Zoom, and I will include my personal broadcast channel in the description down below so you guys can get all the information before everybody else. So these questions we're going to go over are questions that have either been asked in the channel or they've been asked on the calls that we host. If you want a more in-depth answer to any of these questions that you're hearing, go to the description. I'll also include information on how you can join the Forex Couture group. Absolutely for free. Question number 1, what is SMC trading? SMC stands for Smart Money Concepts. SMC trading follows institutional order flow. We trade with the banks, not against them. It's about understanding where big money moves. Number 2, what's a break of structure? It's when price breaks a previous high or low, signaling a potential trend change. Number 3, what are order blocks? It's the last leg down before the move up, or the last leg up before the move down. This is a high probability zone where institutions enter their positions. It's like the VIP area where smart money makes their moves. Number 4, what's a fair value gap? This is an unfilled price area created by strong momentum. Like an elevator skipping floors, price often returns to fill these gaps. Number 5, what's liquidity? That's everybody not in my trading group. These are stop losses and pending orders that institutions target. Basically, it's where the money is sitting and waiting to be taken. Number 6, what is market structure? This is the overall direction and behavior of price. It's shown through higher highs and higher lows or lower highs and lower lows. It's the market's roadmap. Number 7, what's a manipulation block? It's a false move designed to trap retail traders before the actual real move happens. Pretty much just the market's fake out. 8, what's a premium and a discount? When looking at your GAM box, which is a modified Fibonacci, a premium is the upper retracement area when looking at a bearish leg. And a discount is pretty much the opposite. So it's the lower retracement area when looking at a bullish leg. Number 9, what's consolidation? This is what I like to call the kangaroo market. So it's when price moves sideways. It's accumulating orders before the next big move. Number 10, what's mitigation? When price returns to a previous level in order to fill orders. It's like the market doing a quick check before continuing its journey. I'm going to go into a little bit more intermediate questions now. 11, how much money do I need to start? First off, you should never trade with any money that you cannot afford to lose. No trading with rent money, no trading with your car payments. Don't borrow money to trade ever. Focus on learning the craft first and then scale up. But most people start with anywhere from 500 to 1,000. Just make sure that you have the right expectations on the returns you're going to get, because you're not going to be making $1,000 in your first week trading with 500. 12, what's the biggest time frame for SMC? So the higher time frames are going to be your 4-hour and daily. This is for analysis. Your lower time frames are going to be your 15-minute to 1 hour, and this is for your entries. And now you can even scale down lower, like 5-minute, 3-minute, 1 minute, to actually get those pinpoint accurate entries. 13, how long until I'm profitable? With proper education and practice, knowledge is nothing if not applied. 12 months is realistic. Remember that you're building a skill. This is not just gambling your way to profitability. If you're on your own and using YouTube, it may take you much longer. I was personally trying to learn by myself for 2 years with YouTube before I actually got a mentor and was profitable in a few months after. The biggest thing I want you guys to realize is everybody's on their own journey. It's not a comparison game. And even if it took you 5 years to become profitable, the money that you make after pays for all of that time it took you to actually learn. 14, what's the best risk management? Never risk more than 1 to 2% per trade and always have a clear stop loss. Protect your capital first. 15, best pairs for SMC. Major pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, and gold show clear institutional moves. Start with one pair though and master it before moving on to an next. Indices are for when you can handle a bit crazier price action. 16, what's a good win rate? Focus on risk to reward ratio rather than your win rate. Keep in mind that a 40% win rate with a 1 to 3 R&R is still profitable. You could have a 90% win rate and your R&R sucks. And I have seen people with a negative R&R. That's blows my mind. Best trading session. London and New York sessions have the most liquidity, but it really depends on your schedule and pair. 18, do I need indicators? No, SMC is primarily price action based. Price tells the narrative, it tells the whole story. 19, what's psychological trading? It's understanding how institutions manipulate retail trader psychology. They hunt stops and create fake outs. Sort of like basketball. 20, how to spot manipulation. Look for sharp moves against trends, followed by quick reversals. That's usually smart money building positions. We're gonna go into a couple more advanced questions. 21, what's an optimal entry? Entering at key institutional areas with confluences. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap. That's where the money's at. 22, how to confirm trend. Look for higher highs and higher lows in a bullish market, lower highs and lower lows in a bearish market, and clean breaks of structure. 23, what's a good resource to read news events? Forex Factory, hands down. 24, what's induced liquidity? When the market creates stops through price action, it's setting up for the real move. It's planned manipulation. 25, how to spot institutional moves. Look for strong momentum and clean sweeps of liquidity, and sharp moves followed by consolidation. 26, what's a valid setup? Minimum 3 confluences, high probability setups. 27, what is the best risk to reward ratio? Aim for a minimum of 1 to 2, but with SMC setups can often yield 1 to 5 or even higher. That's why we teach our students the basic and fundamentals of SMC. Anything extra we teach them is just to get more pinpoint accuracy. If your risk to reward is negative, you have a problem. 28, what's a sweep? When price quickly takes out a level and stops before reversing. 29, how to manage running profits. I use break of structures for partial exits, and then I trail my stop for my remaining position. Let the winners run. And question 30, what's position sizing? Adjusting your trade size based on your account size and your risk per trade. Proper sizing equals proper risk management. Remember, at the end of the day, our goal is to keep our profits. And that's it for me, guys. That is a quick Q&A. If you found any value from this at all, or maybe I answered a question that you've had, would definitely appreciate a like and subscribe. If you have more questions or topics that you want me to go over more in depth in a video, feel free to drop them in my comments. And like I said before, if you guys are wanting to attend the call on May 10th, I'll attach my personal broadcast channel so you can stay up to date with all of the updates and get the knowledge before anybody else does. But if you're wanting to jump into my free trading Discord, Forex Couture, I'll also include the information on how you can join there. I had somebody tell me today on one of my reels that trading is not a team sport. Because I did a quick little video about me meeting up with some of the people on my team, telling people that trading is not hard. It's actually quite simple. And I showed all the profits that my team was making. I still believe trading is not hard. I don't think it's easy. I do think it's a simple structure. When you have the right information, it is a learnable skill. But he said that to me, and this was my response. Learning with people with the same mindset as you is 10 times better than going in alone. And with that being said, remember you're savage, not average, and I'll see you on the next video.